emails.
Book excerpts in your what?
In your selling emails.
So
you
like
put,
a first chapter or something? Or?
No, like a 300-word or so excerpt, and then you leave it on a cliffhanger and then say, go by here.
Yeah.
Or whatever to read the rest. But it makes the emails longer, right? Because then...
Yeah, well, you can just add it at the end. You could say, hey, at the end. I've done that. Like at the very end, like when I'm prepping for a future release, I'll say, hey, the first chapter's at the end of the email. But your email itself will still be short.
So do you think it's successful or
It's
helpful?
It's helped.
Yeah.
Some people refuse to read them, and that's why I put it at the end and not at the beginning, because some people are like, I just want to wait until the whole book's available, and they don't care, you know, but, let's see, we said, I think I'm going to invest in a camera that can record more than 30-minute bursts, though it's helping my voice to take breaks, you know. Okay, optimizing things. We're going to talk about subject lines, content itself, removing reference to newsletter, subscribe, sign up, etc. I'm probably going to skip over that because it's very technical, and it'll be a lot easier if you just have it right there that you can go back and forth instead of reading my thing. Okay, so a note about links. Always put links in your books twice or in your emails twice, towards the beginning and then towards the end. A lot of people will, if the link is not at the top of the email or at the end of the email when they finish it, they won't scroll up to the top again to find it. Sorry, I just realized I'm warm. Okay, and then a note about the PS. It's the most read part of an email, according to studies. And so put the most important thing in that part and don't abuse it. Like, yeah, don't make it be the longest part of the email. Is this what a writing retreat sounds like? I've never been to a writing retreat. I would
Except
love
for
to
my
go.
stomach that doesn't growl the whole time. I'm really sorry for Deborah. Laying up my stomach.
I'm not paying any attention
I
to
can't.
it.
I just. I don't know what I did. There's the hummus.
I think this is good for me to know that I'm gonna have to pare this down quite a bit for LTUE.
A short note. Yeah.
But when I'm doing presentations,
Unpopular.
I don't do a lot of the questions and things like that. I make them wait till the end.
Yeah.
If you are expecting anybody to type what's there, what's
It's
on it,
impossible.
it is impossible because
Yeah.
I have
So I'll say-
quarters of the way through on each one.
Okay, so what I'll probably end up doing is saying, hey, I've made this into a book, and you can buy the book for like $5 at the bookstore. I don't sell my books for a lot. You know, I like them to be really, really cheap. I think you just unplugged mine.
Did they sign up? Are they paying for this course?
No, LTUE costs like $60. Yeah, mine's unplugged now. Oh, are you taking off now?
Yeah, I have to.
I'm
get
sorry,
my daughter.
Lena.
No, it's okay. I got tons of awesome stuff, but I did
Okay.
unplug a whole bunch of stuff over here.
Yeah. I
I'm-
should probably go.
I have to take
Okay.
care of it. I will.
You're gonna go right now too?
I'm gonna go about 20.
Okay. Okay, we should probably be about done actually by then. Okay, it's plugged in now. Thank you.
Is it?
Yep, it's
Okay.
working now. That's okay, that's just the baby monitor. Okay, so subject lines, my experience. So the best subject lines I've had in my auto sequence are your free books, with the smiley face included. How did it go? What would your guesses be?
Oh no. What do I do?
Oh, turn that one off. Yeah, it's right there. You just, the middle button turns it off. You have to hold it down. It's a kind of bad planning, in my opinion. Okay, so Ember God's freebie, a simple request. Ever wanted to be in a book? Want my books free for life? Are you up for a challenge? Okay, the worst subject lines, and you will get all these. So the worst subject lines are a short reader poll. Nicole and Jacob join forces. Yeah, I can see why that would not be.
Oh.
DIY projects. That was a bad subject line. Okay, so best subject lines in general. Into my general newsletter list. So these are the best ones that I've had in general. So congratulations and thanks. This is to give away people, and I was telling them, congrats for winning a free book and thanks for entering. Lots of free fantasy sci-fi books. See you later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Lena. It was fun.
Winner revealed. Okay, so that's just telling people that I'm announcing the winner, and then giveaway ended in a couple days. It sucks, but it worked this time, and I got a 70% open rate on that. And then I asked for bad movies, and then in answer to, yay for Kindle giveaways, gasp, my mistake. And I sent the wrong information out, and so I was like, I'm sorry, but you know what? It got 81% opens, so. Update and quick poll. Conceal and MRIs. Oh my. Conceal, conceal, conceal. And I'm like, yeah, I'm annoying sometimes, but it worked. And I was announcing a new release there. And I led up to it. So the whole month before, all my emails were talking about conceal. You know, I'm like, this is my next book. This is my next book. Okay, so we're subject lines in general. Kindle Paperwhite giveaway. Kindle Paperwhite winner announced. Book or recipe recommendations. I think the reason why the Kindle Paperwhite giveaway, I think that might have been caught in spam filters because the word giveaway in it. Recipe recommendations is the same as the DIY projects, but the thing is, recipe recommendations and DIY projects both reach people that I don't normally reach, and so to me it's successful. But I could probably tweak the subject line to see if I can get more people to open. And then okay, so this is really funny. Let's see, where did it go? Okay, so giveaway ended, and in a couple days performed very poorly at 27% open. Giveaway ended in a couple days, like 70% open. So I'm like, I have no idea why. Why would that be different? But it was. So don't be afraid to test things out, even if you've been doing this for a very long time. Don't worry that somebody's not going to open an email just because you're trying something out. You want to find out why they're not opening, so the data gained is worth it. And then you can use A/B campaigns to compare. And the way I do it is I have 2 automation sequences, one for my Clinia series, one for my Kate University series, and I have the same content pretty much in them, except for a few things, you know, to gear to the right series. And then I have different subject lines just to see which ones perform the best. Bad opens does not mean the content is bad. It means the subject line's bad. Okay, question marks perform better. So your download, okay, that's a question mark, right? Yeah, question marks perform better. And MailChimp confirms this. And this is, you know, most of mine were question marks, right? The ones that performed well. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So Kindle giveaway actually worked in one of them and didn't work in another, you know. Okay, so the content itself, all my emails include pictures of me and my kids. A lot of people are like, don't put that online, but I'm like, you can find things like that. Even people that don't have Facebook accounts and refuse to have their pictures online. I have a cousin who has pictures online because other people have posted those. And so I'm like, my readers love the pictures of the kids, like absolutely love it. And so it makes them feel like they're part of our lives. Keep your emails to the point. All of your emails must have one thing for readers to do. Don't have it ask for them to do several things. So you don't want to solicit reviews, and you don't want to ask for a poll, for example. You want it to have one focus. And that's also helpful when you're emailing once a week, because then you have more things to talk about.
So how does that go in with, I'm trying to find it. You said you're supposed to give them something
to ask.
Question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
where
one
I'm
thing to
pretty
do.
confused.
Okay, so asking a question, they can email and answer. And then if you give them something to do, it's like following a link, something like that. I haven't found that to mess things up. It would make sense that you would want to ask one question and not have them do something. But I found that as long as I keep my emails simple,
Okay.
Even
Doesn't
if-
distract them.
it doesn't distract them. Yeah. Okay, so be genuine, show your personality, readers by authors. So the people that know you the best are more likely to support you. Remove bad words, don't swear. Just kidding. Okay, subscribe, newsletter sign up, replace with something unique, like VIP list, readers group, that's what I do. We're not going to ask that question because we don't have time. Okay, this is the whole stuff for how to remove it. How to remove the word subscribe on MailChimp. And you're just going to have to go over this later because it's like input type, submit value, subscribe, name, subscribe, you know, it's like coding. So, okay, so this is what mine looks like right now. It says join Andrea's readers group, and it says send my free books instead of subscribe and subscribe to our mailing list. That's their default is subscribe to our mailing list and subscribe. And that just makes people not happy. Okay, Nick Stevenson's free courses. He discusses reasons why people don't buy books. And these are on your newsletter list. It's like procrastination, lazy, I don't remember what they all are, but his free courses are helpful. You want to prep your readers. I think I told you that, in my next email, I'm going to be telling you about a book discount, stuff like that. And then you want to let them know that you have new books coming out in advance. Don't just email and say, hey, I have a new book out, because that does not prep them to buy. Okay, look at that. We're at the end of the slide. Questions? Anybody have questions on what we've gone over? I love you, Deborah. She's like, my brain can't do this anymore.
I can't have a copy of all the slides.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I said that, sorry, like halfway through there, I was like, if you guys are having the video, which I'm giving you the video because you paid, you know,
Yeah, but I can't read.
that's why I'm giving the slides
Oh,
too.
good. Great.
I was like, wait. I'm like, the $5, you know, I mean, that's going to be good for something, right?
Oh,
Not just
babysitting.
being here. It all goes to her, but, well, not all of it. Some of it's going to pay for lunch for me and my husband. Breakfast for me and my husband. We didn't eat breakfast. Okay, all right, so questions. I promised that people in the group that we would answer these questions. Okay, I think you asked some of the questions. Okay, how does everyone come up with the email content? So you all, how do you guys come up with the email content?
I had children. They make it pretty easy. Yeah.
It's true.
That's what I talk about a lot.
Yeah, pictures of kids. Holy cow. Pictures of grandkids. Like those kinds of things people will open, and you tell funny stories about your kids, you know? I mean, I might actually be able to get all of you guys in one shot.
I have no kids at home.
Grandkids?
They don't live with me.
So, get permission from the parents
Cat
and
videos.
cat videos, seriously. Cats, dogs, animals.
They would probably be the best.
They would. You get really good interaction
Well,
from
you can
that.
do things too, like we just did our yards, so I talk about that. The one I'm setting up today, I'm going to talk about my kid throwing up in the 4th of July parade yesterday.
So it's
you
not
know.
the padding emails. Maybe ironically, for me, it's not the padding emails that I struggle with because it's like for me that's like writing. And
Yeah.
That's fine. For me, it's how to make the promotional emails sound different and not just the same regurgitated by my book. That's what I struggle with actually the most.
Well, let's see.
But maybe I need to just get over that and know that.
Yeah,
I'm
get
okay.
over it. I don't know, like, you know, that it's hard to ask people to buy your stuff. You know, there's like natural reticence to that.
Probably.
For a lot of people, and a lot of people are uncomfortable being asked to buy stuff, but if you do it the right way, I mean, I like to just be enthusiastic, be like, hey, I also write romance, you know, if you want to read my romance, you know, and I don't ever say, hey, buy my book. I just say, if you want to read more about it or come check out the reviews, things like that, and then I link to the books. Let's see. What do other authors call their street team? Mine's RCast, which is Andrea's review crew, and street team. What do you guys call your street teams? Or do you have names?
Mine's boring. It's just street team right now. I don't like it.
It's very, people know what it is. Well, see, mine is Andrea's review crew and street team. Review crew I got from Diane, because that's what she calls hers.
But our cast sounds cooler.
RCast,
you know?
yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
They helped me pick it, you know, they did some voting. Okay, ideas for prizes, that was another question you asked, right? Okay, methods for cross promotion, that's another one you asked. My question is, who should I have come chat with us next? I'm thinking that we're pretty much done now. Unless do you want to get the answers to these questions right now, or are
I
you?
have to go. I
Okay.
gotta get to work.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you know, this is really fun. If
Here's
everyone
a
has
cool idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my friends, well, one of my critique group partners, somebody she knows did this and had huge success. They gave away a year subscription to Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Because it targets
Interesting.
the people that
Yeah.
you want, and it's not
But
really
if-
that much more than
Are
like a
you
paper,
want
right?
you would want to be a Kindle Unlimited author then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because that would be good, because then that means they get your books for free. That means they get other people's. It's not just you forcing them to read your books,
Yeah.
which you know you're.
And that's like
Sometimes.
120.
Yeah, so it's like buying a paperwhite. It's not
That's
really
so
a
true.
cost difference, you know. But
Yeah, but so many people
It's-
that maybe you're targeting already have paper rights for their flyers, and so
And
this is the
it's-
thing that they would have had to pay for anyway.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
That is clever.
What was the other question you had? Do you want to?
Oh, just it's fine. More like I was just gonna see, like just cross promoting. I was just gonna see.
Oh yeah, cross promotions.
More than
Well-
anything, I was just gonna see who was here and if anyone wanted to try to cross.
I'm gonna do another. I like doing author promotions where but we'll probably do targeted. So I'll ask for all the fantasy authors if they want to participate, and things like that. Just because multi-author promotions help quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm totally in, totally game. Can I leave you some veggies? Are you big veggie fans? Or no?
I'm not. My husband is. So.
Okay, so I'll leave some for him and I'll.
Okay. All right, we're going to end recording now, and thank you everybody for coming.